So, it is officially October, and this is my first video of October, but before we get into the video, I just want to remind you guys that my Instagram, at @petite_gymnast, is up and running. It's been up for like a year now. I just haven't made it, known to the general public. So, you should go follow me on that because I post a lot of stuff about gymnastics, and hopefully in the future I'll be posting about videos that I just uploaded, so make sure you go follow me on that. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about something that all gymnasts know too well, and if you're a gymnast you know that mental blocks are something that just happen whether you're in level 1 or in level 10. These mental blocks are something that you will always get. And they're so frustrating because when you are too scared to go for a skill, or you, you had a skill and then you lost it, something like that, and you're just getting frustrated with yourself, there can be weeks or even months where you just kind of feel like you've hit a wall and you just can't get past it, and they're so frustrating, and your coaches get frustrated with you, and you just want to yell at yourself and hit yourself in the head and tell yourself that you can do it, and you just want to go for it, and you just want to get past this mental block, but you can't, and it's so frustrating. And I just want to tell you guys that right now I am kind of having one of those. It's been like a month where I just feel like I haven't been improving. So if you're a gymnast, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. And I just want to talk a little bit about that today and give you guys a few helpful tips to kind of help get over those. Okay, so mental blocks are kind of like, if you're not a gymnast, mental blocks are when, your coach wants you to go for a skill and you know you can do it, but something in your brain won't let you go for it. So my example right now is my back handspring on the high beam. I used to have it for whatever reason. I stopped doing them, and then I lost it, and now I go all sideways, and it freaks me out really bad, and I'm so frustrated with myself because I know this is especially frustrating for me because I know at one point I did have it, and now I feel like I can't get it back. So it's really frustrating for me, so I'm going to keep comparing my tips for how to get over a mental block to my mental block right now. The first tip that I can give you guys is to keep practicing whatever it is you're afraid to do. Whether it's a giant on uneven bars or back handspring on the beam, you have something that you're scared of. Maybe it's only like a run-off back handspring, and you're scared to do that. But they're so frustrating because you know you can do them, but your brain won't let you do them. So if you can just keep doing the thing that you're scared of every single practice without fail, even if you, like for me, I don't do back handsprings on the high beam right now because I wouldn't go for them, but I go for them on the low beam. So if you have something like that where you can start off small, if you can do 10 back handsprings on the low beam every single practice until you feel comfortable with them, and then you can move up to the high beam until you start feeling comfortable. You need to do them every practice, because if you stop doing them, then that mental block will like rebuild itself kind of. So you have to make sure you do that skill, whatever it is, every single practice. The next skill I can give you is have your coach spot you. And sometimes, if you ask your coach, you're like, hey, I'm really freaked out to go for this, could you spot me? And they're like, no, I'm not going to spot you, I know you can do it. And you're like,
are you kidding me? Like, I can't do this? Why are you doing this to me? You're such a mean coach.
Really what they're saying is that they put enough trust in you, and they know you can do that skill, so they're letting you do it on your own. And they're not telling you, they're not trying to be mean. They're saying, I know you can do it, and you need to go for it, and I believe in you. And sometimes you just need to tell yourself that. You think, okay, whatever, Coach Denise or whatever says that I can do this. She thinks that I can do this without a spot. So if she didn't think I could do it, she would be here spotting me. But she knows I can do it, so I have to go for it. I have to do it. I have to trust myself to be able to do this. And once you can trust yourself to do it, then you'll be able to get the skill no problem. The third tip that I can give you guys is sometimes you just need to come back to that skill. Come back to whatever it is you're working on. Because sometimes you just, you've been working on a skill. Maybe your coach says, I want you to do a back layout full. And you've done 100 million trillion gajillion layouts, and you won't go for your layout half or your layout full or whatever it is. And you keep going, you're mad at yourself, you're frustrated at your coach, you just want to scream, you want to cry, you're so angry, and you just you just feel like you can't do it anymore. You just feel like you're done. And sometimes the worst thing you can do is to keep going. Sometimes the worst thing you can do is to keep going because then you'll get so frustrated with yourself, it'll be kind of ingrained in your mind. So the next time you go to do that skill, then you remember how frustrated you were last time, and you won't want to do it again. So if you can just take a break, so if you've done 10 or 15 layouts and you won't go for your layout full, and your coach is getting mad at you and you're getting mad at yourself, you just need to be like, hey, I can't go for this. I am so frustrated with myself. I feel like I'm going to cry right now. Can I just take a break? Can I just get a drink of water? Can I move on to vault or whatever it is today? And a lot of times your coach will understand. They'll be like, yeah, okay, I'm frustrated with you. I wish you would go, but, you know, sometimes you just need to take a break. And hopefully your coach will understand, and hopefully you can take a break and just kind of calm down and let that skill, you know, just push it out of the way. Push it to the back burner for that day. The fourth tip that I can give you is to envision whatever it is, whatever skill you're scared to do in your head, and imagine it absolutely perfectly. So whatever, you know, when you get home from school, or maybe during school if you're really bored in class or something, just kind of close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine whatever skill it is absolutely perfectly, straight legs, perfect form, no wobbles, everything like that. And imagine that maybe 10, 15 times. Just imagine that over and over and over, that you can do the perfect skill. You don't fall off, you don't get hurt. Everything is absolutely perfect. And next time you go to do that skill, instead of getting up and being like, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall, I'm going to get hurt, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, then you'll imagine, subconsciously, you'll kind of remember, you know, doing like that perfect skill, and it'll help you feel more confident. And the very last tip that I can give you guys is set goals for yourself. So every couple months, set goals for where you want to be in the next few months. So say at the end of meet season, you set a goal and you're like, okay, by the end of the summer, I want to be able to do this skill, this skill, and this skill. You say, like, by the end of the summer, I want to be able to do this skill, this skill, and this skill. I want to feel confident in my ability to do it. And subconsciously, like, your brain has, since your brain has a goal that it's working towards, even if you don't think about your goals every single day, then your brain will remember it kind of just in the back of your mind, and every day when you start working on something, you'll kind of, you know, you'll be taking steps towards that. Your brain will be like, come on, you got this, you can do this, you have to work towards your goal, you have to meet your goal. Because a lot of people don't like not meeting their goals. Goals are something that people set all the time for themselves. So if you can set a goal and meet it, then it'll give you a lot of satisfaction, and it'll help you get over your mental blocks in the long run. So I hope you guys liked that video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, comment down below for videos you want next, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!